Okay, we are getting ready to use the airbrush on the main body. You can see we've already wrapped up all the areas we don't want to get painted. I used two different things. I used the special masking tape that makes a very clean edge, and you'll see that that'll be in areas right up against where the painting will stop, along the leg here, and then it's just regular masking tape and paper built off of that. One mistake that I did make is that when I was putting this tape around the areas, I would use like an X-Acto blade to cut and get it exactly contoured and perfectly straight. And this turned out to be a mistake because the blade will not only cut through the tape, but it'll cut through the layers of paint that's already on here. So when I pulled the tape off, there are areas in here. I don't know if I can find one to show you very close up. There are several areas in here. I think most of it's covered by tape now. Covered by paper now. Is that it pulled off? It pulled off the rust layer and the primer layer, and it went all the way down to the red plastic. So from now on, I will know not to use an X-Acto. This stuff will bend a little bit. So getting in a curve, you can either bend it a little bit, or you can just make it in just tiny little chunks. To follow a contour, but don't ever use the X-Acto blade for cutting that. So you can see the only thing that's visible right now is the areas where it's going to be the magenta. So on the thigh portion, and on the helmet, and on the upper arm portion. And then I filled in the areas with tissue from the inside where I want the rust to remain, and also I used some of the masking fluid to cover the tips of here where I don't want paint to get on here, because that will just be rusted metal. So I did masking fluid all around the edges here, and now we're ready to shoot.